just heard a commotion, and Tim was yelling at me.
Michaela! Michaela! Go get your canoe. Caleb took a spill and it's slowly drifting down the river here. So let's go.
Six strangers must return to the wilderness, paddling the old trade routes of their ancestors in northern Ontario. Surviving for 25 days with no modern technology. Learning the old ways from the elders. To reconnect to their past and find what truly matters. With their journey nearing its end and the weather turning, the adventurers spend several days at Beaver Creek with hopes of adding some food stores and maximizing the remaining time. Though for Caleb, an attempted run on his canoe didn't go as planned.
And I saw the canoe floating down. It's like, Caleb must be pretty cold, so now I'm just actually want to get a bunch of wood to get them dry again.
Yeah, it's pretty cold, man.
I'm just happy I wasn't in that damn canoe because I've had enough of water up to my waist.
While Caleb dries off, Tim and Ebony make their morning check of the fish net.
Yes! It's alive!
He's dead now.
All right.
Meanwhile, Brendan has taken the role of setting snares and deadfalls at every opportunity and hoping of landing rabbit or other small game, until he hears the good news.
The meat bait, because squirrels go for meat too.
Hey Tim, did I hear that right? The net worked?
The net worked.
The net worked, man.
We got a fish.
An eventful morning, combined with the end of the journey in sight, fills Ebony with a sense of appreciation for everything they have experienced and each other.
Every person in the group that is around me has like a really tremendous and amazing gift that they have to offer. And even just chilling like around the camp at night, we just have a laugh all the time and everyone has something awesome to say. Everyone's got an awesome story to tell. And looking at their qualities, and they have like amazing qualities. Even Gabrielle did, like, I'm not gonna say she didn't. Yeah, just wondering what I offer, like I'm not really sure.
All right, quit playing with our food. Up through the gills, and then you can just tie it. Out his mouth. Right, fish stringer. Hanging up over the fire.
With some food already secured, Caleb and Michaela head off to check the beaver traps, while Brendan returns to some of his
I
deadfalls.
think the most important thing is dry wood for the top. Dry but heavy. Henry did recommend, waterlogged pieces because they are heavier. But you just got to make sure they're not past that point where you can take most of them off with your finger. As this bottom one kind of is.
That's a little better.
At camp, Ebony gives an offering of thanks for their success with the fish net.
Making a tobacco offering for our canoe that brought us to our fish net and brings us everywhere. And for the fish that gave us its life today so that we could have a good supper. And that's the point of it, I think, is just to get inspired to take these lessons home and go home and learn more about them. Not necessarily this be the end lesson and then go home and do stuff, but just that it's an inspiration. You go home and then you learn more about it. Or you go home and never go in the woods again.
Hey, these look new.
Yeah, exactly.
These little sticks.
They're cleaned right off.
So he was here. Okay, well, he's coming back then.
Thanks to the fish net, spirits are still high as another cold night arrives.
With Caleb in the kitchen. We're trying flambe style tonight.
Not catching.
Oh!
Morning brings a harsh change in the weather, but also a welcome visit from several elders. As their journey comes to a close, the adventurers take time to reflect on who they have now become before one last lesson to show them there is always more to learn.
Bonjour.
Here,
Welcome here.
Oh, nice. Oh, we're nice. I think we'll start our time here introducing the 4 sacred medicines to you. And this was told to me by an Ojibwe elder. We use it when we're in our homes to help purify our mind, our thoughts, and to help us get rooted or stay rooted. But I bring it to you despite the fact that you've been out here this long. If anybody's connected to the land, you are.
Forever honored for the sacred time with the elders, the group are moved by the appreciation they are being shown for their journey.
I used to think that like considering the past was always like not a good thing. I don't know, that's just been my mentality since I was younger. But this experience was actually really interesting because it kind of brought us back to the land, right? Living off the land, which is something I've never actually really considered doing on my own. It's almost like taking a step back in time, but it kind of changed my perspective a little bit because you're taking a step back, but not to live in that time, but it's more or less to appreciate the change that's happening now.
Like whenever I'm on the land like this, it grounds you again. It just turns you into self, and then you start thinking more about like your impact on your environment. For me, it takes that stepping away from it to kind of center myself again and to get myself directed on the right path. And so I have to be alone and I have to be out here and reconnect with what I want to do.
Being out on the land helps create that kind of revelation or awareness or deeper insights into your own personal psyche, you know? In today's society, we get so caught up with, like you say, the conveniences that we forget or neglect our rich heritage.
Preoccupied with the new world, eh?
Exactly. But you know, we've lost so much as well. And you know, you guys have spent this time recapturing some of that, and even the building strong relationships amongst the people that you're with. I mean, I really admire you because you're resilient.
Very strong, very strong.
I think what I want to do is go find more elders to learn from. You know, I mean, always had identity issues. I know I don't look native somewhat, so this is really the longest exposure I've ever had to my culture. You know, because my both grandparents were in residential school, and it wasn't top priority with them. You know, just getting out and surviving was there. So I'd like to go home, label everything in my Ojibwe, so I'd start learning more of the language, and I definitely plan to seek out more knowledge. And this has given me the street cred kind of thing. You know, I'm not worried about proving it to others because I proved it to myself.
It's gonna be like what I'm gonna take home is just, I'm gonna try to make an effort now to do more. Like my mom was very involved in traditional teachings and medicines and stuff like that, and I think for me it was just like a personal thing that I didn't want to do it, or that I felt disconnected from it somehow. And being on this trip has kind of made me realize it's not about the people involved, it's about yourself and about how involved you're willing to be, and that it really doesn't matter what other people think about it.
Now that you've involved yourself in it, you can ask the right questions.
And I've made peace with my personal problems, I guess. And so it's not about ego anymore, it's just about spirit.
That's what I'm going to be taking home, is learning just to be more calm. And even like the prayers that you're saying today were really getting me emotionally, thinking, you know, how to come at things with a good heart and with, you know, clear eyes, and to speak with good words, and how to do that every day, cleanse yourself. So I need to do that more often. That's a big lesson today. That was a really good lesson. it came right at the right time because I was just feeling very emotional about the whole trip.
I just want to start by, first of all, acknowledging each and every one of you, your sharing, your willingness to open up and to talk about your experience. I feel honored by the fact that you're willing to share that part of yourselves with us, even after just meeting us today. And I feel very privileged. As I sit here and listen to the things that you've shared, there's a point that comes to me from all the sharing that you've done, is that learning is a lifelong experience. And this is a teaching that my grandfather had passed on to me as well. But you've also been able to get so close to the elements that you're also more attuned to your own selves, both on an emotional and spiritual level. And that in being in your presence in that respect, it also is a privilege to me. So I thank you.
Miigwech for visiting us.
Okay, so we prepared a little offering for you ladies. We have these little medicine pouches, and they have cedar and tobacco, and we all contributed a little bit of tobacco and everything. So one for you and one for you.
Thank you.
And I used a little bit of the snare wire too. I think I'm gonna have a little trouble sleeping tonight because I like being really warm. So I'm probably just gonna be like this, feeding the fire all night.
As their final night passes, it signals the transformation they are feeling within. The seasons, like our adventurers, have changed. It is time for them to move on from the lives of their ancestors.
You there, boy. What day is it?
We had a lot of fire going last night.
Yeah, we had a big fire going last night, all night. Other than my toes, I didn't get too cold. Traveled back to town today too, eh? Yeah. It's gonna be nice.
Visited by Elder Richard, the group are taught traditional bow making.
It's amazing the things that we walk on every day that are medicines and food in the bush, eh? Like every day we walk on them.
Cattails?
Cattails is one.
Lily pad root.
You guys tried that? Yeah, we tried that years ago, man. No, I'll get something else. Honey, bojo, wache, sago, all the different ingredients and all our native brothers across the land. I was presented an opportunity to come out today to show a little lesson on survival bow skills, handmade bows. One of our tools for centuries that I think is starting to make a comeback. I think it's an important thing. It teaches everybody patience. And I think the biggest teaching involved with it is the respect for the animals. If you're going to harvest animals, it brings more respect to the plate. Start off by skinning and trying to get most of the knots closer. Just skin it down. Nowadays technologies, we have fast bows, crossbows, where people are not getting as close to the wildlife, understanding how the wildlife work. When you're a bowman, you really have to take in consideration of all the animals and how they react in the bush, because you have to get close. It's, I think it's the greatest form of respect when the animal knows you're hunting him as well. It gives the game a fair chance. And 9 out of 10 times you're not going to be successful, but all the teachings and the learnings that you learn while you're out there, they're all valuable lessons in life. It's the respect with everything that you take from the nature, right from cutting the tree down. If you're going to select a bigger tree to harvest, try to use all of it, like your branches, dry them up for the fire. Don't just toss them in the bush. It's a form of disrespect when you're going to take something and just toss it away. So there we used almost all of the branch that we got. We saved the small butt ends to put into the fire and stuff. Try to respect everything you're taking out of the bush. It's learning. Like to learn that, you're being one with nature. And Native people, we're called Anishinaabe people. It means we're people of the land, right? And I think more and more of our brothers and sisters are learning that every day.
With their respect of the land and understanding of the importance of the teaching, they realize this is not a lesson for their own survival, but a skill they must pass on for the survival of the culture. Tired, grateful, inspired, and connected, the adventurers find themselves much changed from how they first arrived on the land.
An archer's rule is never to shoot with somebody in front of you, so maybe you want to shoot up into the bank. That way you're not, that way, in case something happens, you're not.
The adventurers are enjoying their last time together as a group, excited by the knowledge they will be able to pass on when they return home. Made with their own hands, the thrill of using the bows sums up how far they have come and how the journey has gone beyond anything they once aimed for.
We'll try the other one, see if that other one holds up.
I didn't think it was going to work, and all of a sudden we notched the arrows in and they shot like perfect. It was so fun. It was just incredible. You feel really empowered when you have like a weapon as strong as a bow. Oh.
Yeah, there. Does anybody think if that squirrel was standing there, you think you'd kill it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, you feel like you could go out there and stalk some animals and get some more things to eat.
That's all you need.
Bow hunting is way more active.
And then try not to hook your fingers, just have them on the pads of your fingers.
And you just rest it on your hand?
Yeah, rest it on your hand, yeah.
I'm excited to go, maybe take my bow and go hunting with my dad. That would be really nice.
And where you want the arrow to go, that's where you put your eye, and chances are it's going to be pretty close to where you want it to go.
It was such a fun experience, and he was talking about traditional hunting methods, and just it's a really awesome thing to learn, and I feel like I'd definitely use it when I go home.
Oh, got it.
You did too. Knocked the snow right off of it.
Well, thank you for the lesson.
You're welcome.
Great.
It's all part of learning. Like, you don't just pick that up and you're going to go and harvest animals. Yes. You got to listen to your teachings. Teachings come from anybody. You could have a Polish guy give you teachings. You could have a Ukrainian guy give you teachings. You'll have different natives teach you different ways. And what works for you is what's meant for you. And open eye, open mind, open ears, right? Why were you given 2 eyes and 2 ears? And one mouth?
See first.
Different perspectives.
Listen second.
Listen and look, right? If they wanted you to yap all the time, they would have gave you 2 mouths.
It would have been awesome to get that teaching from the get-go.
Maybe next time, eh?
Yeah, if I would have had more to eat. Yeah, I actually wrote down like what kind of wood we need. He gave us some like tips about like what kind of string to use. You know, when I get back to town, I can maybe do something up with my kid and make a bow.
With heavy hearts for what they leave behind, but excited for what lies ahead, the adventurers break camp for the last time.
It's definitely time to pack up and move out.
I think it's an indication that it's time to finish it up, wrap it up, and go home.
The more we just stay in one place, the colder you get, so you have to keep moving, find a warmer place to stay, and get home sooner.
Who has been teaching us? People living today, elders, knowledge keepers, young knowledge keepers that know these things, and that's incredible. And I want to learn and as well hone my skills and hone the skills that they've taught me.
Personally, I think this journey really connected me with something that I thought might be lost. I feel a little like Don Quixote, that the world that I wanted to live in doesn't exist anymore. But this trip has proved me wrong, and I felt more connected than ever with my roots.
Even if I use a little bit more modern technology, there's still a connection to the past because of these teachings that we've gained. I think that's incredible. I think that the messages that the elders have given us, the knowledge keepers, how excited they were to teach us, I think that was incredible. So that was inspiring for me to continue to learn, and in that way, hopefully pass it on, to the next generation or whoever wants to learn. Who knows what my future holds.
After 25 days on the land, the adventurers have moved from surviving to thriving. Though they have learned much, their most valuable teachings are in knowing that the journey does not end here, and becoming part of their culture, tradition, and the circle of knowledge was always their own choice to make. Leaving the wilderness, they return to their first signs of the modern world, from highways of water to highways of stone.
see canoes.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Stepping out of the wild, they are honored to be greeted by Chief Rick Allen of Constance Lake First Nation.
Big hole.
Watch out, Michaela. Michaela, move it.
Welcome back. Well, I'm Chief Allen. Welcome to the territory of Constance Lake First Nation. There'll be a sweat waiting for you guys in the community. And welcome to Constance Lake.
Nice.
Yes.
Chief Allen.
Yes.
Yes, we did it.
We did it. And oh, we just leave our canoe here?
As a final experience together, the adventurers are gifted time inside a sacred sweat lodge. Time has passed. Teachings have been shared. People have grown. The land remains. More than ever, they know their journey is just beginning.
Udebel itigan gitsimando. Inanako mo na nortagi jigak. Minegi melomadzisiak. Mininan maskawiziwen. Nestaga sentagos win. Mlogonomenan. Nesta shawenemenan. Anort nesta kagege. Hinabugu agege gon. Anort tayan. Emelomadzisiak. Nortagi jigak. Nesta kagege. Mingwes gitsimando. Mingwes gitsimando.